Hello, if you want to figure out how to do this gorgeous makeup look, I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it a cotton candy because it's like a blue, pink, purple type of look. If you want to figure out how to do this, then continue watching. Now, to get started off with this makeup look, I'm just going to dip in to my glossy Perfect Fitter Glossy Skin Balm Primer. I'm just going to get a little dollop on my finger and then I'm going to start working it into the skin. Now I am going to be dipping into my CoverGirl All Day Shine Free Foundation. I'm just going to be doing a couple squirts on my damp beauty blender and then dabbing it all over my face. After dabbing it all over my face, I will quickly blend it out into my skin in equal parts to make sure I get that nice glow and it's not too cakey. After blending out my foundation, I will dip into my L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. Now I am just dragging the concealer under both sides of my eye, making sure I don't drag it out too far because this is not dragged. I am then going to do it on the tiny bridge of my nose and then the tip of my nose. Make sure to get my mustache area, my chin, and my forehead. Now I'm going to get the tip of my beauty blender. I'm going to start in the inner corner of my eye and work my way outwards. After getting both under eyes, I will then start to do my nose, then my forehead, then my mustache area, and then my chin. After blending out all of my concealer, I will get my James Charles palette and my big fan brush. I will be dipping into the color Punch Me. Then I will top off the excess powder and start to contour my face. Make sure to contour both sides of your face equally, and I am not going into my forehead quite yet. Now I am dipping into Code James and contouring my forehead to make sure all of these people know that I do not have an 8 head, I have a 4 head. Now I am getting into my Aspen baking powder and just taking off the lid and tapping some into it. Now I am getting my round big brush and I am laying down the baking powder to let it set for a while. Make sure to get your under eyes and your forehead. Now I will be brushing up all of my eyebrow hairs with my spoolie brush. Now I am getting my Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil and I will start by rebrushing all of my hairs upwards and then getting into the other side and start shaping my brow. After drawing on my brows, I will then get the same concealer and a flat angled brush, and I will then start to carve my eyebrows. I am starting at the end of my eyebrow because I want my eyebrow to be nice and pointed there, and that's where I put most of my product. Now I am putting a slit in my eyebrow. Obviously this is optional, but if you want to do it, you can. After that, I am just going to take that same brush and tap it into my eyelid. With the same damp beauty blender from before, I'm going to use the tip and blend out all of the concealer. Now with my big round brush, I'm just going to go in ahead and wipe away all of the excess baking powder. Now with my Morphe X Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist, I'm just going to give myself a nice good set spray. Now with a rounded eyeshadow brush, I'm going to dip into the Take Me to Ibiza palette. I'm going to get into the light blue shade, and I'm going to start by tapping off the excess powder and blending it all in my eye, kind of everywhere, getting it nice and softened. Now that you have finished, you're going to dip into the color 2 shades down from the same palette with the same brush, and you're just going to go in the crease and you're just going to blend it out. Once you're done with that, you're going to get the Mini Controversy Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star palette, and you're just going to dip into Exposed and blend it on the outer eyeshadow. After that, you're going to dip into the James Charles palette in the color Canvas and blend out your purple eyeshadow. Once you're finished with that, you're going to get a small flat brush with a little bit of concealer and cut your crease, but not too big, just a tiny bit. Once you're finished with that, you're going to get the Dream in Color palette, and you're going to dip into the light blue color on the left side. After getting all the product, you're just going to set it onto where you cut your crease. After that, you're going to dip into the Take Me to Ibiza palette with the dark blue color and blend in your cut crease. Once you're done with that, you're just going to go in with a clean brush and soften everything up. Once you're finished with that, you're going to get a tiny round brush and dip into the color Skip from the James Charles palette and put it under your eye. After packing the color under your eye, you're going to get a clean brush and just blend it out. After blending all that out, you're going to get another tiny round brush and dip into the color Ring Light from the James Charles palette and put it in your inner corner and brow bone. I'm now just going to quickly curl my eyelashes, which is totally optional. You do not have to do this. After you do that, I'm just going to get my Tarte Big Ego mascara and work that in. I cannot tell you how much I love this mascara, everybody. 10 out of 10 would recommend. You need to buy it now. Make sure to get every lash, top and bottom. And there is one eye complete. I will do the other eye off camera. Now I'm just going to give myself a nice good spray. Now I will be spraying my brush with my setting spray to make sure it's locked and loaded. Then I will be dipping into my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter and working it into the cheekbones. This part is optional, but I like to highlight my cupid's bow. Now I'm just going to get a tiny sponge brush and my highlighter, and then I am going to highlight my nose. Now with my Joseph Colors matte lipstick in the color Flirty, I will just be working on the bottom lip. And now I will just be putting on my top lip, making sure to get my cupid's bow real good. There you have it. Your simple look is now complete. Now you can go slay all those hoes.